Hi dear students, we are going to see reference electrode from second unit, instrumental methods of analysis. So how to define reference electrode? So reference electrode is defined as the electrode which has stable and reproducible potential. Electrode which has a stable and reproducible potential. Reproducible means what? If you immerse or dip reference electrode in any concentrated solution, that electrode will reproduce its own potential. It will produce or it will show its own potential. That is what reproducible potential. And second thing, reference electrode completes the cell because it acting as a half cell. So this is what expected from you as far as definition of reference electrode is concerned, right? I repeat again, the electrode which has stable and reproducible potential, and complete the cell acting as a half cell. So as far as purpose of reference electrode is concerned, first to complete the cell and second to provide stable potential. So for cell completion and second thing to provide stable potential. So first reference electrode we are going to discuss here, that is the Calomel electrode. And Calomel electrode is most widely used as a secondary reference electrode. Most widely used as a secondary reference electrode. Now let us see the construction of Calomel electrode. So Calomel electrode is a long, narrow glass tube. At the bottom, liquid mercury is there. Above the liquid mercury, there is a paste of mercury plus mercurous chloride, that is Hg and Hg2Cl2, and remaining portion of the glass tube filled with saturated KCl solution. And for electrical contact, one wire is immersed in liquid mercury, or you can say dipped in it, and that wire is a platinum wire for connecting to external circuit. Now this construction, right, you have to write by taking help of the diagram. So it totally depends on the type of question. Most of the time in question they ask define reference electrode, give the diagram of Calomel electrode along with representation, right? So in that case you are supposed going to draw diagram only. If in the question, if they ask explain the construction of a Calomel electrode, then only you have to write the points that coming under construction. Otherwise if they ask draw the diagram, then only diagram you have to draw, right? And once you know the diagram, you can write the construction, because construction is what the explanation of diagram. So I repeat again, if you see this diagram, you just see the bottom of the diagram. That is what the blue color shading is there. So at the bottom liquid mercury is there, that is a Hg. So above Hg there is a black color shading, that is what the paste of mercury and mercurous chloride. And remaining portion you can see I given labeling, remaining portion of the tube filled with saturated KCl solution. Remaining portion of the tube filled with saturated KCl solution, right? So we are not taking 1 normal, 0.1 normal, simply you remember saturated KCl solution. So there is one side arm to the long glass tube. That side arm is known as a salt bridge for connecting to another half cell. As I said, that Calomel electrode is a half cell. So for completing the cell, for cell formation, we required salt bridge. So this side arm is acting as a salt bridge, and this side arm filled with agar-agar gel, and there is a porous plug at the tip of the side arm that we are suppose going to dip in the solution of another half cell. So there is a red color wire, are you seeing in the diagram? So that red color wire I shown as a platinum wire, and this platinum wire is dipped in the mercury for connecting to external circuit. Okay, so this is what I am just reading out the diagram. So once you know diagram, you can write the construction. All right, so after construction you need to write the representation. Representation means what things are there in the electrode, the most important part of the electrode that we are going to show through the representation. So mercury in bracket small l is there, that is the liquid. Now mercury in contact with Hg2Cl2, I said in the construction Hg2Cl2 in the form of paste, that's why in the bracket yes, solid state, yes means solid state, alright. And then Cl minus, that is what the KCl salt, Cl minus, that is the KCl salt. So representation is very simple, Hg liquid single line, Hg2Cl2 solid single line, Cl minus salt. So single line words I used. Single line indicate direct contact. Now what about reactions? As I said, Calomel electrode is a half cell, so it may be anode or it may be cathode. We know anode always undergo oxidation, cathode always undergo reduction. If Calomel electrode is anode, then it will undergo oxidation. What is mean by oxidation? Oxidation means loss of electrons or donation of electrons. So anode reaction when if Calomel electrode is acts as an anode. Then simple reaction 2Hg plus 2Cl minus will give you Hg2Cl2, right, with loss of 2 electrons. Now second, if acts as a cathode, then Hg2Cl2 plus 2 electrons, as cathode undergo reduction, that is what the gain of electron, acceptance of electron. So Hg2Cl2 plus 2 electrons will give you 2Hg plus 2Cl minus. So anode forward reaction, right, if we make it backward, it will become cathodic reaction. It will become cathodic reaction. So mostly in exam, reactions part will not be asked, right? But just for information, I am telling that what kind of reactions will take place if Calomel electrode is an anode and if Calomel electrode acts as a cathode. Now, what is the electrode potential of Calomel? So electrode potential equation you need to remember, and that equation is E cal is equal to, E cal means, E means potential and cal means Calomel electrode. So E cal means potential of Calomel electrode, which is equal to E standard, that is what the standard potential, minus 0.0591 log to the base 10 Cl minus. So actually this equation is designed by taking help of the Nutt's equation that you studied in the 12th. So Nutt's equation is used to design the equation for finding potential of Calomel electrode. Okay. So as far as concentration part is concerned, I said in the Calomel electrode we take a saturated solution of KCl, right, and standard potential of Calomel electrode is known, and what is that value? 0.2422 volt. So standard known fixed potential of Calomel electrode is 0.2422 volt. Then demerits of Calomel electrode: cannot be used above 50 degrees Celsius, means you can dip Calomel electrode in the solution. That solution temperature should not be greater than 50. If temperature is greater than 50, then Hg2Cl2 that is present in the calomel electrode start decomposing. If mercurous chloride, that is the Hg2Cl2 which is present inside the calomel electrode, if it decomposes, then that electrode will not work. So simple demerit or disadvantage, cannot be used above 50 degrees Celsius. You can use it but below 50. Second thing, involves handling of poisonous mercury. We know mercury nature is a poisonous, so here we have to take care while handling the electrode, because in the electrode mercury is there and nature of mercury is poisonous. So second demerit, care should be taken because poisonous nature of mercury. Okay, so this is what the information about the calomel electrode. We see in the definition of reference electrode, then we see in calomel electrode construction with diagram, then reaction equation to find out the potential, and then demerits of calomel electrode. Okay, so this is about calomel electrode. Hope you understood. Thank you for watching.